Why are school bathrooms so disgusting? They should come with a warning label like, enter at your own risk. Bro, it's not a bathroom anymore. It's an open world survival game. I walk in and some guy is yapping about his girlfriend in stall 2, while stall 3 is just a giant cloud of blue cotton candy flavored air. And in stall 1, you got 2 goofballs filming a TikTok dance. And if you tell them to move out of the way, they look at you like you just insulted their whole bloodline. Bro, just let me take a piss. Don't even get me started on the sink. Almost always there's no soap, and if there is, it smells like cheese and flowers mixed together. The water pressure is a joke. One side is literal lava, the other is from a glacier. And why is there always that one person just standing by the mirror doing nothing, just staring into the abyss like an NPC waiting for a quest? Also, I'm afraid to even breathe in there. Last time I did, the smell sent me to another realm. You go in a normal student, you come out a war veteran with a 1,000-yard stare, and a hand that's still wet, but the hand dryer is weaker than my 95-year-old grandma. I'd honestly rather pee myself in class. Sub for a kiss. I swear there is nothing worse than when you're just trying to survive in class and a teacher decides to call on you. Like, my soul literally leaves my body. The entire class turns around and just stares at you. You have no idea what the question was because you were thinking about what you're gonna eat for lunch. Your brain is cooked, but you know what's even worse? It's when you somehow manage to say the right answer, and the teacher gets all excited and says, yes, exactly. Now, can you explain to the class how you got that? Explain? Explain? Bro, I have no idea. I literally just read the word off the board. Who do you think I am? Einstein? And when I say I don't know, the teacher looks at me like I just shot somebody in front of her eyes. Subscribe if you have... Why is every game on Roblox like a job? Like, bro, what makes you think I want to get home from 6 hours of school just to log into another 6 hours of grinding on a block? Bro, I'm already cooked for my teacher yapping about the Industrial Revolution. I don't have the energy to water 5,000 virtual tomatoes and grow a garden. They expect you to log in daily, do your quests, fight the boss, and trade with your friends. Bro, this isn't a game. It's a career. You miss one day, and your friends are already in a new dimension with a mythical sword, while you're still stuck with a wooden stick. At this point, I might as well put level 500 in Blade Ball on my job resume. I swear, small talk is a form of psychological torture. Like, you're stuck in an elevator or waiting in line with someone you kind of know. The silence is so loud, so your brain just panics and you blurt out, so crazy weather, huh? Bro, we both have eyes. We're both standing in the weather. What is there to discuss? And they just hit you with a, yep. And now you're back to square one. Silence. My mind is racing, trying to find another topic. Got any plans for the weekend? Bro, it's Tuesday. Who thinks that far ahead? I'd rather just stand here and stare at the wall. It's less awkward. Why do people play simulator games on Roblox? Like, what's the fun in clicking a button for 8 hours straight? You join lifting simulator and you click to get 1 strength. Then you click 100 more times to afford a bigger dumbbell so you can get 2 strength. Bro, this isn't a game. It's a cookie clicker with better graphics. Don't get me started on the pets. Get this legendary dragon pet for a 50x click boost. At this point, you're not even playing the game your pets are. They're just there to click 1 button like a monkey, and you never even get any banana. What's the point? You sit there for 7 hours a day, only to lose all your progress when you rebirth, just to get 1% more coin. And then you wake up next day to do the exact same thing all over again. Also, why is every good feature locked behind a gamepad? You want to walk faster? 500 Robux. You want to equip more than 2 pets? Buy a 1,500 Robux game pass, please. You want to enjoy the game and have fun? Nuh-uh, that will be 15,000 Robux. Sub for a kiss from... Why are group projects such a thing? Bro, I'm not trying to learn teamwork with these goofballs. You always get stuck with the kid who never replies in the group chat. The one with the worst ideas ever. Like, what if we made our whole presentation on Roblox? And the smart kid who vanishes the moment you actually need. They say, we'll send you the presentation. Just add the finishing touch. At first, that sounds fine. Next thing you know, it's 1 a.m. All that's in the presentation is 1 blank white slide with your names. Half of them spelled wrong. Show up to school on 3 hours of sleep, carry the whole thing. And when it's over, they're all like, we did so good. If I ever end up on a team with you guys again, I'm faking my own death and haunting the group chat. Sub for a kiss from... Why is summer break already ending? Like, can it slow TF down? Bro, I swear just moments ago I escaped from this prison, and you're telling me I'm going back in a month. Please, no. All I've been doing for the past 2 months is waking up at 2 p.m., scrolling YouTube or TikTok for 8 hours straight, playing games, and sometimes meeting up with my friend. My brain has turned into complete mush from doing absolutely nothing all day. At this point, if you ask me what 2 plus 2 is, my brain will overheat and explode. Also, don't get me started on the back-to-school ad. Somebody needs to make advertising school supplies a federal offense. Nothing has ever ruined my mood faster than seeing those ads plastered everywhere. And I'm not even talking about having to wake up early. You're telling me I have to rewind my sleep schedule by 7 hours? I'm already having trouble waking up now, bro. What kind of torture is this? Please, I just want to spend my last month away from hell in peace. Stop for a kiss. I hate accidentally napping. Like, bro, I come back from school completely dead. Lay down to watch some YouTube. I close my eyes for what feels like 1 second. And suddenly it's 4 hours later. The sun is gone. It's pitch black outside. My phone is at 5% battery. And I have 100 missed messages from friends. I'm drenched in sweat, drooling all over my pillow. And I'm lying there asking myself, who am I and where am I? Almost like my soul time traveled through a fever dream and landed in the wrong timeline. And the worst part is, I have basically wasted my whole day. And I didn't even want to take a nap. Now I'm sad, hungry, and extremely confused. Bro, I could have spent those 4 hours playing Roblox or watching YouTube. No, actually, I'm still gonna do that. But now there's no time left for doing homework. Stop for a kiss. Why do teachers act like school is fun? Like, bro, this ain't summer camp. You got us doing algebra at 8 a.m. while you sip coffee and pretend this isn't psychological warfare. I'm over here trying to figure out what X is, but the only thing my brain is calculating is how much time I'll have to play Roblox and watch YouTube when I get home. Then the teacher had the nerve to ask, who's excited to learn today? And hits us with a pop quiz with a smile on her face. Like, ma'am, what is wrong with you? Don't even say, it's only 5 questions. That's just 5 chances for me to realize I'm completely cooked. There's always that one kid in the front row bouncing out of his seat like it's Christmas morn. You don't have anything better to do than read books for fun. Worse is when the teacher starts walking around during the test, just hovering over my shoulder, sighing in disappointment every time she looks at my paper. Miss, please sit down and let me fail in peace. The lessons get so boring I start staring at the clock, trying to fast forward time with pure willpower. It's genuinely like torture. Then when the bell finally rings, the teacher acts like she didn't hear it. Someone starts packing up and she looks at them like they just committed a war crime. Bro, why do you think I'm in this class? I'm only here because if I miss one more day, my mom's gonna turn me into an urban legend. Stop freaking. Why does the room go dead silent the second the teacher asks a question? Like, bro, she's asking about some useless math problem. Who even cares what X is? The moment she goes, anyone want to try? It's quad. So quiet you can hear your own soul trying to escape your butt. Everyone turns into an NPC. The kid next to me starts stroking his chin like he's solving world hunger. Some goofball is suddenly writing furiously in a notebook that's been empty since September. And I'm just staring at my shoes like they've got the answers to life. Then she says it. The cursed words fall right. I'll just pick some. That's when the panic hits. My brain is fully cooked. And the teacher, she's got that little smirk. Like she knows she holds all the power. She starts scanning the room like she's selecting her next victim. You blink too loud. You shift in your seat. You exist. Boom, you're done. She calls on some poor soul in the back. You can literally see the life drain from his eyes. She goes, so, what's the answer? And this dude, after a full minute of soul searching, just goes, an adverb? Brother, did you forget this is math class? The teacher sighs, and the rest of us all exhale like we just survived a near-death experience. At this point, if she keeps playing these games, I swear, my bladder's not gonna move. We all got that one friend who thinks they are ugly. Like, bro, they actually think they're 1 out of 10. Some random person will come up to them and be like, wow, I've never seen anything more beautiful. And they just brush it off like they were just being nice. Bro, are you blind? You're gorgeous. And don't even get me started on taking pictures. You try to take one photo and they start screaming, delete that right now. I look so bad. Bro, you look like you just walked off a movie set. My camera roll is just a graveyard of fire pictures they forced me to delete. And you look at their social media, it's a ghost town. Their profile picture is some blurry photo from 5 years ago. Or it's just a picture of their cat. Bro, you have $1 million face and you're choosing to be a cat online. Make it make sense. No glaze, but if I had their face, it would be over for everyone. I'd be unstoppable. I'd be talking to everybody. My profile pic would be updated daily. I would become a fashion model. And the worst part is when they have a crush. I'm like, just go talk to them. And they say, no, I'm scared. Bro, scared of what? Scared of making them fall in love with you instantly. You look like an angel dropped from heaven and you're scared to say hi. At this point, you just know if they had even a sprinkle of confidence, they'd be a worldwide phenomenon. We all got that one rich friend who insists they're not that rich. Like, bro, they say, I'm upper middle class. Bro, you're walking around with the newest iPhone, rocking designer clothes like it's a school uniform. And your new bike looks like it was engineered by NASA. I'm not rich, bro. You had Jordans on that cost more than my entire closet. And when school ends, their parents roll up in a fully blacked out Mercedes with custom rims, star ceiling, tinted windows. I'm pretty sure there were diamonds in the steering wheel. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for my mom in a 2007 Toyota with no AC, a Benz on every side, and 2 missing windows. And they have the audacity to look surprised when I say they're rich. It gets worse when you go to their house. Everything's behind massive gates with 24/7 security cameras on every corner. I show up and they say, just ring the gate intercom, we'll buzz you in. Bro, chill. I'm not visiting a government facility. Now I get inside, and it's a full-blown mansion with marble floors, spiral staircases, and a chandelier the size of my bedroom. And they'll hit me with, it's just a modest home, but we're comfortable. Brother, you have a library in your home. There's a spa in your guest bathroom. What kind of modest are you talking about? And the worst part is they don't even appreciate it. You ask if they ever use the cinema in their basement, and they go, yeah, like once or twice a year, maybe. Once a year? I have a movie theater in my house, I'd never see daylight again. Every time I leave their place, it feels like vacation just ended. Like I stepped out of a 5-star resort and landed back into reality. They're walking around complaining that their pool heater isn't working. Meanwhile, I'm at home heating bathwater in it.